This is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by taxbuddy.com, a leading tax filing portal in India. Look at the US markets as usual, unusual, and very, very volatile. When we closed here, Dow future was minus 200. And then when the market opened, it went to plus, again came to minus, again came to plus, again came to minus. Finally ended about 200 point lower. And Nasdaq fell 3% day before yesterday, on top of which fell another 1% yesterday. But Nasdaq was also just too volatile. And this volatility is justified because of this US consumer price inflation data, which will be out today before the US market opens. And but somehow I have a feeling that this time markets may not be making a bigger move after the inflation data. But remember, last time, that is last month, after the CPI inflation data in US, Nasdaq has fallen more than 10% in 3 to 4 trading sessions. And why I'm thinking that this time it may not happen, just for fun. As and when I'm scared of certain events, I close all my positions. Market do not make violent move. And as and when I hold my positions by thinking market is not going to make a violent move, and markets uniformly make violent move. That is because the market is always designed to reward only the minority, so not the majority. And most of the people you see yesterday, what happened? The last 45 minutes, Nifty and Bank Nifty both fell like anything. Nifty has fallen nearly 100 point and Bank Nifty has fallen nearly 300 point in the last 45 minutes. And many people went and bought put option, and many people like me went and sold a call option. Now there is going to be a good gap up, and the buyers of put option as well as sellers of call option both will be in trouble. And another reason, the markets, although the US VIX has shot up more than 10%, 6-7% day before yesterday and 4-5% yesterday, but India VIX is not moving significantly higher. Not only that, and looking at the December options, and the premiums are collapsing like anything. Yesterday, at some point of time, I saw Nifty 100 point, but despite that, 14,000, 13,000 put options were trading lower than the previous day. The premiums did not spike despite Nifty falling 100 point yesterday. So this indicates that, even if there is any reaction to the consumer price inflation, that could be only a knee-jerk reaction, only for the short term, and long term, the people are confident. Market is not likely to make a bigger move on either side. So that could be the reason why the December options are falling. Yeah. So weekly options anyway, it's going to be very difficult. If you remember last week around this time, and markets were bearish and people have sold call option. And the last 2-3 trading sessions, Nifty moved violently higher and wiping out all the call writers. So Asian markets are generally higher. The US futures are, we can say, flat with a positive bias. And of course, US market, we cannot say anything until the CPI inflation data comes. And SGX Nifty is also like 50-60 point higher. And markets are expecting export-import trade data from China, which is likely to be around 8:30 a.m. And so that will give some picture about the world's second largest economy. So now everything look, okay only. And the only puzzled thing is that last 45 minutes of fall, and that was because of FIA selling. And not only that, FIAs have resumed their selling in cash market, so they have resumed their selling in index futures also. So just 3-4 days before, their short position was below 75%, and now their short position in index future has shot up to 80% plus. So 80% short and 20% long. So And this is despite Nifty recovering 900,000 points from intra swing low, we can say. So FAs are still holding huge shorts, and that is always good, because in case market for one or the other reason, if it gaps down, so these short sellers may like to book some profits that may cushion the fall. So that is one of the reasons why I'm expecting not a big move on the downside. There may be a big move on the upside, but there might not be a very big down move after the US inflation data. And even if there is, the markets are likely to recover from the lows. So, as usual, we have to focus on three things. One is IT stocks, and after TCS, HCL Tech has come out with results. Seems really not good. So, not everything going well for IT stocks. But however, you may remember 1 or 2 months before, TCS was around 4,000, and TCS has come back with a share buyback at 4,500. Now it is closer to 3,000. So I think any price below 3,000, TCS is a good buy if you are a long-term investor. But disclaimer, I'm not a SEBI registered analyst. So I'm suggesting my friends to sell 3,000 put option in TCS so that if it comes below 3,000 can take delivery. Otherwise, you will make 32 rupees. I think yesterday TCS 3,000 put option was trading around 32 rupees. So this is about IT stocks. And the day before yesterday, it was only the TCS which was very, very weak. But yesterday, ahead of HCL Technology results, even other IT stocks like Infosys started falling. And second one is the Reliance Industries. So there is some activity in the Reliance Industries yesterday morning. Of course, afternoon when everything fell, that also fell. And today the big news is that the crude oil has fallen 7%. And now the Brent crude is once again below $100. So if another 7-8% fall, then it moves towards $80. Then probably the government may consider removing the additional tax for petroleum product exports. So that may fuel some speculation in Reliance Industries. And of course, the last one is the banks, because I always talk about the Heritic stocks, the banks, RIL, and TCS Infosys. So last 45 minutes sell off, probably, uh, people are afraid of inflation data, but the inflation data came at 7%. When US inflation is 8% plus, when our inflation is 7%, being an emerging economy, so that is something to cheer about. So today banking stocks will also be in focus due to the lower inflation and lower crude prices. And beyond this, there are some action in certain sectors like metals. Metals are doing well for the last two trading sessions despite weaker market. So that's because the metal prices are also falling in international market. So if metal prices fall significantly, then the government may remove the export ban on metals. So that could be one reason why metals are seeing some action now. SGX Nifty trading around 16,100 to 16,120. And looking at the open interest, 16,200 to 5,300, all having huge open interest. So clearly 16,200 going to be a resistance, and especially ahead of the CPI inflation data in the US. So FIA is selling in cash market, so that is also a cause for concern. So we can expect some selling by FIAs in cash market at higher levels. So overall, markets all over the world are stabilizing, and there is no big danger on the downside. At the same time, a significant upside move can come only if some economic data come in favor of the markets. So today's stock recommendation is TCS 3000 PE. So again, that is only if you are prepared to take delivery in case if TCS falls below 3000. So this is not for speculation. So this is for long-term investment. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.